to change a culture, you really need to set a standard. That's the primary position. So if you decide as an organisation you want to be a best practice organisation, it's really about saying from the leadership right through the organisation, where do we want to go, set that standard, and then implement programs that complement that standard.
Now, your responsibility is a global responsibility plus the local responsibilities here in South Australia and other plant nationally. You've had a lot of success in reducing workplace injury. What's been the key to that?
The key for us has been, and we have had a lot of success, lost time injury frequency rate we've halved, and our workers' comp liability we've reduced significantly from 8.9 million to under $1 million currently. And so there's been some huge programs that we've implemented, and that's really about understanding where we want to go and where we want to be. So things like ergonomics programs, musculoskeletal programs, assessing all workstations, personal protective equipment programs, drug and alcohol programs, and that's really working with our employees and with the management, understanding what the issues are and what we need to do to make change.
Now, a lot of that seems very basic in the sense that you're making the workplace safer and you're making people more responsible for their actions. Is it perhaps a feature of Australian industry that we're a bit blindsided to some of those basics?
I think we take them for granted, and we can't. If we really do want to make a change and we want to stop injuring people, and what organisation wouldn't, the reality is you need to be very clear about what you want to do, and you need to be thorough, and you need to continue reinforcing that standard that you want. I think that in Australian industry there is certainly opportunities for us to continue to improve. Not everyone understands how to do that, and I think that's where they need to get support to help them as an organisation to improve.
A lot of organisations perhaps build in a certain cost, that they accept a certain level of workplace injury. You actually believe you can go as far as zero?
Absolutely. I don't know anyone that would accept that to injure someone. And that's the ethos that we take as a company. We're not there yet, we're not perfect, but we have facilities globally that have reached 4,000 days without a lost time injury, and these are manufacturing facilities. At the Dudley Park facility we're over 400 days without a lost time injury, and we continue getting better every day. So I think it's absolutely critical that we do focus on zero injuries, and that is a belief and an ethos that you have to have.
In the Australian context, because you're a global organisation, how do we shape up against the rest of the world in our performance?
That's a really good question, actually. Interestingly, I think coming from the basis that I come from Australia, the standard is very, very high. Which is terrific, and you know, I can go to our European facilities. They learn a lot from the simple things that we have: lockout, tagout programs, confined space programs. A number of the European facilities didn't have that, so they've learnt a lot from us. We certainly are in a better position in our results. However, I have to say that they are coming along very, very fast, and I think they will challenge us in the future. Comparatively speaking, we're very consistent with North America.